Maybach music.
Can anybody out there hear me? Hear me?
SGG, baby, what's good with y'all, man? We are back in the building and ready for another Saints rebuild. Now, before we even get into the video, man, leave a like down below. Please share it out with your favorite cousin, auntie, all that stuff, man. Your grandma, it don't matter. Help the series really glow up, man. I really appreciate it. It really helps me out a lot. If you guys could just, even at the very least, leave a like, leave a comment, and try to share this thing out. So we're coming into a brand new season, trying to defend the championship that we finally won last year in year 5. I already went through the preseason, so let's go ahead and look at some of those stats for you guys so you can kind of understand where some of my moves came from. Now, we did have 4 quarterbacks play here. Roy Michaels did not look too bad. 19 for 23, 3 touchdowns actually. I mean, did better than Josh Garland. But Ian Book, in limited playing time, didn't miss a pass, threw a touchdown, led his team down the field. Damon Irvin did a pretty good job. So I like Roy Michaels. I think we definitely put him in the practice squad role, let him upgrade a little bit, and it's not going to be too bad. Running backs, nobody really kind of stood out that much. Alex Rowland did have a very nice job there. 5 yards to carry, 2 touchdowns for him. Receivers, once again, I mean, mainly the normal people. Damian Perryman actually stood out this time, but a shocking big move is about to come over there. As I'm thinking about trading Tre'Quan Smith. As you know, we just got Calvin Edwards in the draft, and he's going to be looking to be my outside guy. We got Cole Edwards, or did I say people's names right? Cole Stewart, that we have coming into the slot role. So with that being said, there's really kind of no room for Tre'Quan Smith. He's kind of eating up roster spot. I could let somebody else get in that spot. He is a little bit older. So I did want to shop him around, see what's interesting. And I know I did look at this a little bit. The Bills were one of the only team to show any amount of interest in him. And I say any amount of interest as in like yellow interest. But I was looking around too to see where he would fit in and make a big impact. And that impact would be better made on the Rams. Let me get down to him real quick. If you go look at their receiver room, and a lot of teams, Tre'Quan Smith was a 3 or 4 receiver, even on the teams that needed receivers. But over here with the Rams, they got that boy Jameis Winston. If we go over to their receiver room, Tre'Quan Smith would be easily their number 2 right behind Cooper Kupp, who also is aging, so they need to hurry up and find some young talent over there. But I thought, why not? Let's see if I can make a deal happen here with the Rams. Maybe not ask for too much. I say Tre'Quan Smith is worth a 2, maybe 2 and a 7, or maybe like a 2 and a future 7. Okay, about halfway. What if I take off the 7 and just do a 2? I think it went up just a little bit. Okay, so I guess they're kind of valuing him at a 3. Give me a 3 this year and a 7 next year. I feel like that's not too much to ask. Tre'Quan Smith is actually still a high caliber. Ooh. All right, I'll give you my first 2 if you give me a 5 and a 3. Wow, really? Interesting. Okay. Where is their 5th round pick in relation to our 5th round pick then? Am I willing to swap them? 159 as opposed to, they're at 147. So I mean, we would still move up. So I'll give them that. There we go. Tre'Quan Smith going to the Rams for a 3rd and 5th round pick this year, while we're giving up a 5th and 6th round pick. I think it's a pretty good deal. Let me know down below what you guys think. If you guys would have evaluated it a little bit differently. He's our receiver, like what, 5 now? 4? Yeah, 5, because we still do have Deontay Harris, who I would consider receiver 4. And I was even debating on trading Deontay Harris, but I was like, no, I'll keep him. So let's go back to my roster. Before we do handle the cuts, there was just one small change I wanted to do. Oh, never mind. I already did it while I was doing stuff on my own time, which was moving Denzel Dalton from left outside linebacker to right, with us having now 2 23-year-olds that are honestly about to like run stuff over there. I still have a 26-year-old over here, so it's not like I could just switch the other one to this side, which, you know, would probably make more sense, just moving one of those to this side and leaving him to back up over there. But I'm gonna leave Denzel Dalton there to be a backup, and we're gonna get rid of Chaz Surratt here during cut week. Spoiler. But Craig Montgomery will be over there starting. We still got Sean Dobson. We still got John Brown. And now we've got, we got a rookie that we're at 75. And I think he has hidden development. He does. And then we have Jarius Route, who we just drafted last year. Only normal dev has some playing time in 75 and 74. So obviously I'm probably going to let Jabari Ogletree play. He's got the hidden development. We're going to see what he can do and let Jarius Route go back into the backup role. And here we go, cut week, man. I'm gonna try to go through this pretty quick because I already know, all the moves is getting made. Roy Michaels, practice squad. Go over to halfback. I think I 1, 2, 3, 4, Junior Buchanan or Luke Freeman? Obviously, I think Roland played his way onto the depth chart this year. I didn't really see any kind of huge discrepancy between these two, so I'm going to move Junior Buchanan over to the practice squad. Fullback, we got one of them. Receiving room, we already know. 1, 4, 2, 3, 5, 6, and bottom half of the roster. I'm sorry, y'all gotta get cut. Only 23 years old, but see, that's what I'm saying. It's tough. Like 23, 68 overall. Do I let him go? Do I let Marcus Callaway go and let some of these younger dudes finally get their way onto the roster? I think the first thing I want to do, though, I mean, you're 24, you're going to the practice squad. 24, practice squad. You got Ed Holmes. Damian Perriman, I feel like played the best. Obviously, he had the best stats. So I think I'm going to cut Holmes. How many receivers do I have left now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I got 8 people here. So 2 got to go. See, this is where I say, like, do I let Deontay Harris go at 28 years old? We have people to kind of fill up that spot. Let me see if Mike Lemons actually impressed me at all. Yeah, man, I think it's time. Marcus Callaway, I mean, we haven't really seen him get on the field much. Let's let him go to a team where maybe he can make an impact and, revitalize his career. I'm going to go ahead and cut him. We'll have to eat the 1.1 million in dead money, but we'll free up 2.64 in cap space. So we'll let him go, and I'll wait on receiver for now. Here we go out at left end. I think it'd just be better to go ahead and just cut Emmett Flynn here. Also going to cut James Robinson, 2 years older than Brandon Lynch and 2 over points less. So it makes the most sense. Chaz Surratt, we already talked about. Gonna let him go eat $890K and dead money, but free up 2.1 million. I'll take it. In that corner, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means 2 people gotta go. Paul Thornton, I guess you use your looseness. I'm gonna cut you and move Dominic Crosby to the practice squad. And with one position group left, man, Damian Perriman was the highest receiver in terms of stats for the preseason. So I think I got to go ahead and let my boy, he's only 22 years old too, 1 overall point less. I think he'll have time to develop. We're going to go ahead and cut Mike Lehman and let Damian Perriman make the active roster. So there it is. We finished that up. The only thing left to do is to kind of fill up my practice squad roster. Because now that all those moves have been made, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people on my practice squad. I'm going to get a couple more because I think I can fill it out with like 10 or 11. So go sign like 5 more people to my practice squad so they're not automatically putting people there that I don't want. And we'll go ahead and get into the regular season. Back in here at the roster before we get to week 1, because there were some good players out there, man. Devin Reese was practice squad eligible at an 80 overall. So we went ahead and dropped back, or had to, drop back Luke Freeman into the practice squad. And Devin Reese will make the active roster as running back number 3 and low-key competing with Lamar Crothers for running back number 2. He's an 81 elusive back base. He's 80 elusive back. So right there on his heels. And now we've got really 3 good running backs in there. Alvin Kamara decided to get injured or hurt. I've got 2 people to kind of really choose from and feel comfortable with. As well over here, Roman Macklin, also practice squad eligible, 23 years old, 79 overall right now, 78 speed rusher. And that's better than Alonzo Smith's been able to come up with. So Alonzo, I'm going to have to release you because you have no more practice squad eligibility. Free up 680K. And that way he's backing up Marcus Davenport. And now we got somebody young back there that, once again, I trust. And there's one more move at the safety position. Devin Waiters, you've come in and made some hard hits, my boy. I'll give you that much. This dude's coming in with 83 zone, way better coverage, a little bit faster. 1 year younger and 3 overall points better, and you have no more practice squad time, so you gotta get released. I'm sorry, eating 240K in dead money but freeing up 777K. And here we are coming into a new season against Green Bay. So unfamiliar opponent. I say we go ahead and just hop straight into week 1. My goals for the year, obviously we're going to try to make the playoffs. I feel like the roster's only gotten stronger after the draft, and we have 3 people come back from injury. D'Angelo Steele got hurt in preseason, but he is now back at starting tight end spot number 1. Trey Stewart is also back as well. Get back into his backup role though, behind now new left guard Cam Maddox. And last year's rookie standout Cedric Blackburn is back at defensive tackle number 2. I don't think he was one of my rush defensive tackles. I think we still have Reggie Holt doing that. Barrymore, So we still have Reggie Holt doing that role coming up from right there, but he will still come in and make an impact. Obviously, we run a little bit more of our base. Let's go ahead and look at our keys to victory. I think one of the things that we can kind of focus on is a little bit more dominant offense. You know, I think we've really kind of upgraded the offense as a whole to be a little bit better. I mean, obviously we got Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas, Josh Garland is starting to play a little bit better, a little bit more consistent. Still gonna worry about the run game. We have that new rookie, Calvin Edwards, who's looking like he might be a beast. And then Cole Edwards will hopefully be into a bigger role this year. Deontay Harris taking a step back, and Tre'Quan Smith no longer being here. We still got our safety blanket and D'Angelo Steele. So 150 yards of offense here today, or passing it today. So let's go ahead and get into our weekly strategy. Or let's actually go ahead and look at this roster. I mean, we're 6 years in. I don't think we've seen a game against Green Bay once. Let's see what they're doing right now. Sam Darnold looks to be their starting quarterback over there. Jason Waters, 2-year man. Then they drafted one last year too as well. Just drafting backups behind Sam Darnold at this point. Still got Aaron Jones out of the backfield. Kadarius Toney, Devin Duvernay, Michael Pittman Jr. Okay. Our DB's gonna have their work cut out for them today. I like and then 2 speed demons on the outside. Okay, so we should look for a lot of passes probably down the field. Matthew Jones, a pretty star tight end there. Offensive line, about average, above average slightly. Defensive line, obviously still got 99 overall Kenny Clark, but linebackers looking kind of sus. Ooh, and other than Jair Alexander, our pass game should eat. So I feel like we should eat on offense. Defense is going to be a little shaky. We have to see how our DBs play against that much speed. But maybe defending the deep pass this game should be our best option. Now it's saying they don't even pass. Obviously, you still have Aaron Jones. So yeah, maybe we do stop Aaron Jones. Well, this is a pass 66% of the time, but they want me to. I got to think about this smartly now. So obviously Aaron Jones is a threat. If we stop him and force him to throw it deep and just trust our DBs, or we focus on taking away they wouldn't come out throwing deep. I don't think at least. So yeah, we'll take away the run and just trust our DBs to go ahead and lock up down the field. Full pads, start of the season. So starters, all reps. Hope y'all don't get tired. And then on offense, I just praised our offense, wanted to, show love to everybody. So I think I really want to start with running inside, letting Alvin Kamara kind of lead the way, and let's go into the passing after that. All right, here we are, baby, back into the game for the first time this season against Green Bay at home. And some notable changes that you will see throughout this game as we almost get a sack on the first play. Come on now. If y'all cover just a little bit longer, we're going to get there. But Marcus Williams, hip pointer, he will be out for the game. So you will see Jamar Johnson come in. And Jamar Johnson is also our sub linebacker. So while he's down there at sub linebacker, you will see the other new addition to the team, Devontae Batten, the guy that we signed out of free agency to come and back up our strong safety, will be back there at free safety in our nickel packages. So also, I had to bring up my kicker that I had at practice squad. It wouldn't let me start the game because my kicker is still out for 2 weeks and I didn't have one technically on roster. Dang, he goes up the middle and that's a huge run. Aaron Jones, I told y'all to guard against the run. What are y'all doing? I said stop the run. And they just gave up a wide open lane to Aaron Jones right up the middle. Now, I know we said stop the outside run, but dang, y'all couldn't. Hopefully that isn't an influence of what's to come. We've normally had really good run defense, so I don't want to see more of that. Let's see the offense, see if they can cheer me up today, though. Josh Garland, first pass attempt of the season, will go out of bounds as it looks like all the receivers were locked up and pressure was getting there. But we love to see Josh Garland show a little bit of smartness, football IQ, and just throw the ball away instead of taking a sack. Quick throw out. He's got his receiver, Michael Thomas, on the slant route. Great job getting up and over the field, getting taken down by 2 Packers defenders to get us up to the 38-yard line. Barrage of passes to start the day, and that is just off the market. My boy's arm is a little bit noodleish to start out the season. I hope preseason didn't, wear you out. Them short quarters you were playing. Throw out Abdul Wilcox with the catch and getting us close to the first down marker. And despite me saying to focus on the run, we've actually passed a little bit more here today. Alvin Kamara gets to the outside. Great blocking there from Cam Maddox. as Alvin Kamara is able to stiff arm his way forward for a first down and to get us to our side of the field. Drop back, handoff, Alvin Kamara. Cluttered up hole up the middle, making something out of nothing though. Stumbling his way forward up for about a gain of 6. Clean pocket out to the outside flag route, and that is going to be a catch for D'Angelo Steele there. Going to leave the corner wide open. That is too much of a big body and too much speed at tight end. Oh, quick throw out this time, and that is a great catch. Cole Stewart's first catch of the season. So I haven't seen anything yet from Calvin Edwards, but I think he is out there by himself right now. Look how big he looked. Throw the thing up to him. Oh, we are throwing it up to him, and catches it, breaks a tackle. First catch of the season. He got the dark visor on. It just looks so swole over there as he shrugs off Jair Alexander. I wonder if that's going to be the matchup all day instead of going with Michael Thomas, and that is Cole Stewart's first touchdown catch of the season. I'm about to be mixing up his name and Calvin Edwards' name all season. I can already tell. Now, come on, defense. Y'all had one big blunder, and let's see how they recover here. What's the play call to make sure that doesn't happen again? Right there. Cluttered up the middle. Sean Dobson meeting him on contact with a little help from Marcus Davenport to take down Aaron Jones for only a gain of 4. Formation switch up here. Drop back. Almost getting there for a sack, and that is a good knockdown. Marshawn Lattimore still showing that he is all locked down, all shut down. Drop back, Sam Darnold throwing out, and Aaron Jones didn't even turn around. Was lucky enough to get a hand on it, and that it wasn't picked off. But it looks like a 3 and out, and New Orleans will take the ball back. Garland's ready again, throwing out. This time could not find Michael Thomas on the quick slant. He was open, at least, by Michael Thomas standards. Just couldn't hold on to it there. Are we going to see a jet sweep out to Alvin Kamara? Something we have not seen out of empty in, 5 seasons now? I don't think we've ever seen a jet sweep. And maybe that's why, because it really didn't work. 3rd and 9 for New Orleans. Josh Garland dropping back, throws out. And I think that is Calvin Edwards with the catch. And this time they brought forward 2 Packers defenders, because we saw what happened to Jair last time. He only did 1. Back-to-back 3 and outs as we see both defenses lock up. You got to wonder if that's going to be more of what we see today. Is it going to be defensive, or the offense is going to get back hot again? Drop back. Blitz is coming in. He's going to get there just in time. A little shaky, wobbly pass out to the outside. And that's what you want to see New Orleans do more of, man. I want to see Sean Dobson coming up and a couple of blitzes. Let's send a nickel blitz every now and then. I'm really going to be watching this coverage. See how that young buck play out there. Safety throw over the middle, and there's nobody here in sight. Aaron Jones just gets an easy first down. Base look here for New Orleans. 3 linebackers in. Drop back. Looks like short routes. Only in the slant route gets wide open. Might have been a little pick play there to the outside. Linebacker getting in the way. Darnay Holmes could not keep up with the receiver for whatever reason. Now that could also be the Kadarius Toney effect. We know both their outside receivers got a ton of speed between him and Duvernay. Throw out quick to the tight end, and we are there to lock it up. No first down. Handoff. Aaron Jones gets enough for the first and puts them into red zone territory with 19 yards away from pay dirt. And we'll come into the second quarter. Score tied 7-7. Ball on the 19 though for Green Bay. And what will they do coming out of the quick timeout session? Throw out to the tight end quickly, and he breaks 1 tackle. Ogletree looking kind of weak over there. I know he's a rookie and all, but you were supposed to be in the weight room, bro. Where was you at rookie minicamp? You better not have skipped out. Throw out Sam Darnold, finding his receiver late, Paul Adebo. Probably see a heavy dose of Aaron Jones. Oh, nope. Motion in. Making sure everybody stays tight. The tight end is wide open in the flats, and they get there and wrap him up. Great recovery from C.J. Gardner-Johnson. New Orleans looking to lock the door in here. It's going to be a play action here. Coming off the edge, and he gets him down for the sack. Ogletree might not be able to tackle tight ends, but he can tackle QBs. Look at him, just right off the edge. Aaron Jones had no time to react to even get to him. And has a good sack on Sam Darnold to knock them back a couple yards. Bend but don't break. Just don't give up 10. Drop back. Sam Darnold looking. Pressure was collapsing, and he just has to dump off to his running back. Sam or Sean Dobson there to knock them down, and they'll have to settle for their 3, but we'll still take the lead. Let's get into one more offensive drive here. See if we can go ahead and match this. Josh Garland will play fake here to Alvin Kamara. Pressure was coming in. He finds his receiver, D'Angelo Steele. Not much running attempts here for Alvin Kamara here early. Play fake once again, finding a wide open Cole Stewart there for the catch as he's able to get down for a great first down play there. Y'all ever have them brain farts? I swear, I'm going to get their names mixed up all the time. So between Cole and Calvin, we'll get it right before the end of the season. Throw goes out of a sack, and he finds his receiver wide open. That time, Michael Thomas. We ain't going to misrupt that man's name. Let's see this drive continue to move downfield. Motion here for D'Angelo Steele. Play fake, and we'll give it up to Alvin Kamara. Breaks one tackle and gets taken down. Jai Alexander and the Green Bay defense was all over that and ready for it. They knew D'Angelo Steele was not going to be running the ball there. Shotgun, throw out. D'Angelo Steele 101 it. Oh, he knocks it out late. And from 50, what is this, a 53-yarder? No Will Lutz no more. Harrison Buckner is hurt, so Shane Pitts is going to have to come in to kick. Oh, no, we're going to go for it. Yeah, I know I did say I signed up to kick it for practice squad, but he did not have the stats for me to want him to kick field goals like this as Alvin Kamara gets enough for the first down. Smart decision. We don't have our starting kicker in. We have our punter kicking kicks, and I don't even know if he has the leg room to do that as Alvin Kamara catches the quick pass out, one of our favorite plays to call when we need some big yardage. Play fake. Blitz is coming. You got to get rid of that. Blitz came in quick as that looks like maybe a nickel blitz by the number there. Nickel or safety blitz. Oh, no, he's actually, maybe he's their sub linebacker. Wearing 19 at linebacker. That's pretty interesting, but was able to get that there fast. So he obviously has some speed as we get off to Alvin Kamara here just to get a couple yards back. And now this is a much more makeable field goal, even if we did let in the practice squad kicker. So Shane Pitts lining up for it. And will he tie this game up right before the halftime? It is good. I thought he was short for a second, but that kick looked kind of weak. And here we are up into the booth. So let's hope everything holds here and we are able to kind of get a lead going back into the second half. 5-yard penalty against the offense to move them back a little bit. And we see a 4th and 8, and we will get the ball back just before the 2-minute warning. So 2-minute offense coming into play here is... Okay. Oh, big play going down the field. 30-yard reception to Cole Stewart. Let's see if we can get a score in before halftime. Coming down to 60 seconds left in the first half. Throw goes out, and that is Cole Stewart with the catch, and we do call our first timeout. Getting onto our side of the field, though. I like that. Don't call hurry up and then waste the timeout. If you're going to call it, just call it. 2nd and 3. 4-man rush. Pocket looking clean. Finds a receiver over the middle. It's a fumble. And Green Bay picks it up. I don't know if that's a fumble. That was way too quick. If anything, that should have been an incomplete pass. The rookie Calvin making a mistake here. Let's see. Throw out. Oh, no, he's down. I'd say, if anything, that's down. Booth review. This time I'm not messing it up. They better give me my booth review. Yeah, knee, elbow, arm, hand, all that was down first. Yeah, that should be coming back for sure. I mean, great play there by Jones, the defensive back, but that should be coming back to us. It's all right, rookie. You all right. So we did call timeout, and I think now I am kind of stuck in here watching. We'll see. 56 seconds left and only 1 timeout left. Throw goes out to the corner. Michael Thomas! TD for New Orleans as Michael Thomas gets wide open on the corner route. You know he's that corner post specialist. You cannot leave that man one-on-one coverage. That was way too easy. Give me my lead back. All right, up here in the booth, they were able to get 3 in just before the half. So now it's only a 4-point game. Coming out of the second half, but let's see if this offense can keep rolling. Maybe we'll see a little bit more rushes here from Alvin Kamara, as we've seen about a good handful on this drive. Ooh, Josh Garland actually getting into the running mix, and we're inside the red zone. Let's cap it off with a touchdown here. We get stalled out, and it's only a field goal to take back 1 score lead, but CJ Gardner-Johnson with the pick. And we answer right back with a 1-score touchdown from Alvin Kamara. They're driving now as well. They're in their own red zone territory. Will they cap it off with just 3? So it'll be still a 2-possession lead as we're coming in close to the 4th quarter. Starting the 4th quarter out with the ball will be Green Bay, looking to shrink this lead just a little bit as a couple big pass plays come in. Penalty that hurts. 3rd and 7 is 11-yard pass to Tony. Sam Darnold getting them closer to the red zone on 3rd and 5. And they'll have to settle for yet another 3, and it's only an 8-score lead. How will New Orleans look to hold this off? 4 is up. Can we get our first dub of the season here against Green Bay? Handoff up the middle. Alvin Kamara, big running lane. They almost broke through. I think that's Kenny Clark there doing what he does best, breaking through the line with ease, but able to go ahead and break off 5 there, and we'll go back to empty. Oh, here we go. Motion here. This time it will be Cole Stewart on the jet sweep, and he will get basically about the same result. Only a 1-yard gain off of that. Might need to take that play out the playbook. 3rd and 4. Throw over the middle, and that is Calvin once again. He's trusting him, trying to at least. Jair in coverage that time, and it gets knocked out of his hands. So now Green Bay, Sam Darnold, you have 6.5 minutes to try to go down, get a touchdown, a 2-point conversion to tie the game up. We'll see if they even go for 2 if they get down there, though. Throw out to the flats, and it's wide open with room to run, and he's able to get out of bounds. Good way to stop the clock. You know, the clock is not your friend in this case. Ooh, a little pistol here from Green Bay. Handoff, Aaron Jones going up the middle, getting up to the 34-yard line, and he's had a pretty good day. Almost at 100 yards on the day here. Drop back. Nothing's open there. 5-man pressure. Tight end wide open with daylight in front of him once again, and it's going to take 2. And that boy, Darnay Holmes, need to get in the weight room. Sam Darnold. 4-man pressure. Throws it out. That's a huge mistake. Paulson Adebo undercuts the route. Gets a huge pick for New Orleans. Going up the field. And he finally gets taken down by the offensive lineman. Probably could have been 6 had he had a little bit better blocking. But that might be the turnover that does it. Great undercut there on the route. Just playing underneath coverage. Sam Darnold, not enough arm strength and not enough accuracy on that pass. As Josh Garland will come on the field. And hopefully we see a lot more runs, though, to go and clock this game out. Getting the start from midfield thanks to the turnover. Handoff here. Alvin Kamara going to the outside. Nothing open. Not an explosive run game, but I mean, we'll take 80 yards. Going back to the pass here. Going to the other side this time. D'Angelo Steele catching and getting forward. We've seen Calvin Edwards, you know, struggle with holding on to the ball after catches when the DB is close to him. So I like the decision to go with your more sure-handed, more secure safety blanket in a time of need. Under 3 minutes to go. 1 more first down should do it if they don't come up off these timeouts soon. Handoff. Alvin Kamara. Big running lane up the middle. He'll stumble forward and get enough for the first, as we will see Cam Maddox go down with an injury here late in the game. So that'll bring in Trey Stewart, our more secure backup. Probably one of the most reliable backup offensive linemen we have, thankfully. But hopefully that's not a big-time injury. Jair Alexander all over that. Nowhere to really go. He's in his X-Factor mode, but we shouldn't be passing. And that should take us to the 2-minute warning. Works like an extra timeout in their favor, so they won't have, they'll at least have one on offense if they can stop us. But we're in field goal range too. Oh, he misses the tackle. Kenny Clark shot up into the backfield, thought he was an all-pro for a second, and then realized that Alvin Kamara was already 5 yards past him. As we're just that close to a first down now. Only 1 more yard to go, and this game is over. Kenny Clark in the backfield again, not making the same mistake twice. That boy has been eating up our right guard and our center. It's going to take some deep shots down the field. Only 1 timeout. They need to score and get the onside kick down. What's that, 11? Throw goes out to the tight end. They needed some more shots down the field. All day to throw, and he throws another yick. That is Sean Dobson this time. Green daylight in front of him, and will get tackled by, I think that's the same offensive lineman that made the tackle last time. That boy needs a contract on defense. But yeah, that'll just about do it, man. This game is all but over. All right, and that was a great game, honestly, from start to finish, 30-19. It was looking a little shaky there first. The big play that we gave up to start the game there to Aaron Jones, but 3 interceptions there late, 2 of them coming late, really helped us kind of seal this game up. So Alvin Kamara 112 and a touchdown. Ended up doing better than Aaron Jones in terms of total yardage, not better in terms of average per carry, but he did have that big run. What was that? 50 yards. I mean, if you take that away, he's only 12 for 44. So a lot of those yardage and a lot of his good game came from that. Cole Stewart 6 for 75 and a touchdown. Michael Thomas 6 for 79 and a touchdown. What did the rookie do? 3 for 32. Not too bad. Had a drop in there. Almost had that really crucial fumble that would have been very bad had it stood, but I think he had a pretty good first game. Ogletree, I liked what I saw to him as well. Really saw the rookie shine and do what makes me the most proud. Make plays when I need you to make plays. And we'll see them develop as the season goes on. After the game, we got some upgrades here. Getting one for Josh Garland, which is great. It's been a while since we got one for him. His accuracies are 91, 88, 90. Throw power is at 94. So I think I want to go with a field general upgrade. So we can get his accuracies up, man. So we'll see a lot less incomplete pass. 1 deep, 1 short when we really want the medium, of course. But as well, Shane Pitts, you had to come in and do a lot today, my G. Extra points, field goals, kickoff kicks. So 93 power, which was enough for today. 85 accuracy, so we'll upgrade his accuracy and get him up to a +1/+1. We weren't able to have success that we planned for, but getting the win doesn't, or win is a good way to temper the disappointment. I mean, I wouldn't even say disappointment. I mean, you had over 100 yards. You didn't get to 150, but you had 112. You know, I'll still take that. 1,000 points for everybody and +5 extra staff points. And as far as how deep we're going to get into this, I see we do have Tampa Bay. Let's go look at the schedule real quick. I see we got 2 division games coming up after Baltimore and then Minnesota. So let's at least get through these next 3 weeks. I do want to kind of go through this a little bit faster pace. We won our Super Bowl. Now it's about getting back and can we protect it? So this sucks, man. We did lose here 31-38. Gave up 14 in that fourth quarter. So a very winnable game. Gave up too much rushing yards, 273, and I told y'all to watch the run, and y'all still gave up that rushing game to him. So let's go see Josh Garland, 355, 3 touchdowns. Can't be mad at him. He's balling this year. J.K. Dobson actually went off. We still gave up 78 to Lamar. The challenge was to give up under 75, but 2 touchdowns each for both of them. 4 broken tackles for Lamar? All right, y'all got to fix this, bro. I know he's a runner. Y'all got to fix this, man. 4 broken tackles for the QB, though? Alvin Kamara didn't have a good game, and I was trying to depend on him. 9 for 120 and 2 touchdowns for Cole Stewart. So we were missing some key people. Calvin Edwards was out with the injury. So let's see how much did Deontay Harris do. 2 for 12. Not too bad. 2 for 25 for Tevin Hadley. Got into the game a little bit. Had to get them in. But you see Cole Stewart actually was leading our offense today. 88 yards there for Michael Thomas. But we also did have injuries to our right outside linebacker, Craig Montgomery, and one of our starting offensive linemen, Deion Gordon, was out. So we had to move Cam Maddox over there, put Trey Stewart into the left guard role. So that could have had something to do with the run game being a little bit lax. I don't know. But hopefully we can bounce back. We got four straight road games. We already played one of them, but so 3 more straight road games to get into, and 2 of them against the division. And there it is, man. A good bounce back victory here. 35-21-14 in that last quarter. And I see 300 yards passing, and that makes me think that boy Josh Garland is an animal this year. 352, 5 touchdowns, got sacked twice. We were able to get to Daniel Jones 3 times. But that boy has turned into an animal. As we've seen Alvin Kamara, even though I'm putting run inside as my focus, it doesn't seem to be like he's thriving. I mean, 4 yards of carry is still pretty good, but he's not getting that many attempts. You see Devin Reese is coming in 7 for 23. Crowder's coming in 7 for 16. So I don't know if he's just tired or what, or if we're trying to save him for the postseason. I'm cool with either way. $115 there for Michael Thomas. 2 touchdowns there for Cole Stewart. 1 for him, 1 for Wilcox, 1 for Alvin Kamara. Still no Calvin Edwards, as he is still hurt off of, I think it was a dislocated shoulder. So we might be getting him back this week or next week. I'm not sure. But other than that, we had no injuries going to this. So this is what a fully healthy team can do. As we see here, 2 sacks for Montgomery, 1 for Davenport. And Paulson Adebo had the interception for us. Time to check in with QB1, who's had a great first 3 games to start the season. I'm gonna just go with build chemistry though. We don't need you to carry the team. It'd be great if you do, but I don't want to put that kind of pressure on him. He's been doing just fine with the pressure that we've given him. Yep, Calvin Edwards is back this week. So now we will see the team at full strength. Let me move him back up the depth chart to our number. Where did I have him? Did I have him at my number 2 or my number 3? I think I had him at my number 2 because I want him on the outside if we go 2x2. If we go slot, obviously they'll bring in Cole Stewart. So let's see what he does now that he's back in. Does that take away from Cole Stewart's production? I hope not. If it does, those two might have to flip because Cole Stewart actually has been balling this year. Increase here for Tevin Hadley, our backup slot receiver. Kind of in a similar position as Cole Stewart. A lot of speed coming from him. 95 speed, 91 acceleration. The route running is going to get there as we keep upgrading his slot attribute. Now against Tampa, we've got Jordan Love still there, QB. The run game has been looking like it's their weak point. So we're going to go ahead and just defend the inside run. Or actually, no, what am I saying? Defend the short pass, make them run right into us. And hopefully we can get a dub there. Go back over to offense. It looks like their pass game is actually weak, which I love because we've been throwing the ball over the field, doing great. So throw it medium focus today. Keep everything the same here. Got Calvin Edwards back and change up my weekly goals. I always change up my weekly goals. I don't ever leave them the same. I do something that's pretty realistic. You know, goals that we actually want to achieve. Don't rush the ball. Get 2 touchdowns, pass for 275. And let's go ahead and try. Yeah, let's do this one. I want to try to score 30 points today. Let's get the offense run up. We've been doing it. So let's do it again. Let's make sure we have no injuries though, please. I want a fully healthy team for the first time since week 1. Let's do it. ACL sprain for for Cedric Blackburn. Great. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant to say. Not a fully healthy team. I want a somewhat partially healthy team. Let's hope the offense is okay though. It looks like clean bill of health for the offense. So let's just go make some changes to the defensive line really quick and see what happens against Tampa. Here's another disappointing loss. Gave up 42 to Tampa. So obviously there's something wrong with the defense this year. We've given up a lot of points, even in our victories. 320 yards and 6 touchdowns. That's in the secondary. That's not even because of the defensive line injury we had today. I mean, maybe a little bit less pressure, but see Josh Garland still going off today. We got to figure out what's going on with the defense and why we're giving up so many passing yards. So got to reevaluate. Maybe look at the linebacker room, look at the DB room and see what's going on. Cole Stewart, even despite Calvin Edwards coming in and dominating, 6 for 91 in a touchdown, still went off 7 for 135 in a touchdown. Thomas, 64 in a touchdown. You know he's a number 1. So he's probably getting the most of the guarding during the game. So still able to put up a couple numbers. And I think our receiver room and our receiver stats and our passing stats in general are going to look nice at the end of the year. But we got to fix this, man. Like 19 points in the first game that we watched. But other than that, 31, 21, 42, or 38, 21, 42. So yeah, we got a lot to go ahead and watch this next episode. We got Minnesota coming up next. They're 3-1. So this should be a good game to watch. We'll see if we can bounce back against them. We got Tampa Bay again in a couple weeks. Hopefully we can go ahead and do something there. They're 3-1. Maybe we even start out with a couple simulations and get into Tampa Bay. But so far through the season, man, you see we are down below. Number 2 best scoring offense, number 1 in passing yards. Rush game looks terrible, and defense stats all in general are trash. So might just come in here to look at the depth chart and see what I can move around and work around to make sure that our defense is being just a little bit better. I mean, the only thing I could honestly think of that could be a switch would be here at left outside linebacker, only because I did see this while doing upgrades. Jabari Ogletree has no coverage ability. So that might need to be Jerry's route over there until we can get Jabari Ogletree up enough in his coverage skills. Now, Sean Dobson obviously is going to still do what he does. Craig Montgomery, what is your coverage skills? His is low as well. That might just be it. It might just be the linebacker room that's causing that. Because, I mean, our DBs are the same DBs that we've had for the longest. I love the coverage skills here. 93, 90, 94, 80, 85, 79. We'll take that. And then at safety, Marcus Williams, CJ Gardner-Johnson, and Jameer Johnson comes in a nickel with his 77-man 81 zone. So, I don't know. Need to figure out something to figure it out, though, as we continue to move through this season. 2-2, not the start that we're looking for, but we'll get deeper and farther into the season on the next episode, man. Let me know what you guys are thinking of the series down below. If you guys are enjoying it, make sure you guys are heading over to SmooveGotGame to, catch up on everything. I know this is still dropping on Sean 2 Smooth right now. We're almost caught up, looking probably about mid-June for that. So be on the lookout. Do have new series dropping, Sly Cooper, my MLB series. I have a Road to the Show and a rebuild over there as well. So check over there. Please leave a like, subscribe over there if you clicked into this video. Love you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. It's been your boy Shot to Smooth, aka Black Okage, Black Avatar, King Leo. Get you guys in the next video. All right, I'm gone. Peace.